I'm gonna be honest, I don't expect too much from this this patch, I guess. At least for me personally. I don't have anyone that I want to pull unless there's like a rerun character, which would only be Argenti. Unless Argenti is rerunning, then I'm not gonna pull. I did not open Twitter once today, just in case. The only thing I know is that I think we're getting a free Shui Yi and like the new characters, but that's about all I know. And you know, the thing that the stuff they said in advance that 2.3 is gonna be kind of like an epilogue to Penacony. Oh yeah, and isn't there like some kind of new end game or whatever? Something like that. But yeah, that's really all I know. So besides that, going in completely blind. The audio, it should be fine, assuming that's gonna be the same going into it. Is good? Oh wait, we were just going right into it, okay.
Good evening, City of Dreams. All eyes are on the Penacony Repechage, which is now in its 4th round. Waves of remaining competitors are still vying for their shot at victory. Leaving aside Duke Inferno's fiery demise, the family would like to reassure everyone
Rip off-screen
that no
death.
contestants have come to harm. That's still the case, right? With the crisis dispelled, only flowers, glory, and rapturous applause await. Not to mention a pool party.
I forgot who was. It's Acheron, Firefly, and who else is gonna be?
Didn't we all agree to the swimsuit dress code? That's not a swimsuit.
Is that what we agreed?
But you...
Albert, can I
Oh, right.
So, what brings you here?
I'm not a fan of Jade. I'm so sorry. I mean, I'm not, but
the special program budget. Here, it's all in
she's
the
very pretty, though.
agreement.
Thank you, Miss Jade. And thank you, RPC. Where do I sign?
Pleasure doing business.
His little fucking giggles.
Miss Firefly, hey, can you do the transformation thingy? You know what I'm talking about. Now's the perfect time.
Okay, it's just there's a lot of people around.
She's so cute.
No problem.
I love Firefly. I'm not gonna pull for her, but she's so adorable.
Wrong, just blame your good buddy Albert.
In that case, check out the newest upgrade. I shall set the seas ablaze.
Oh, ooh, and right into the trailer. Nice. Okay, let's see.
To me, hiding is much easier than being honest. Yet, I still want to try expressing my emotions as any ordinary person would.
Forgotten someone, my gray-haired friend?
Oh dear God.
I put a bomb on this ship. You have 10 minutes to find it.
I was wondering what was up with those. With the fucking ooh.
Clean up. Move forward, ignite.
God fucking damn.
Set the seas ablaze.
Always remember, don't leave with any regrets.
Oh.
So now,
Oh.
do you understand what you must give up, Miss Sam?
She's so pretty. Why do you have to be like this?
Even from here point, as distant as it may be, I'm more than capable of keeping you on a tight leash.
Don't.
There's no backing out now. For me, or for you.
My script isn't over yet.
It's been a while, little Yelena.
Top, 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 top.
Since you care
Wife.
so much, speed up the countdown.
To the future of Penacony and the universe.
Can I
Well,
interpret
hi.
this as the next phase of the
Out of the way,
simulated
out of the way.
universe?
Correction. It's a new subject matter that Dr.
Hi.
Ratio and I have personally agreed on.
Huh. Well, that didn't look very epilogue-ish-esque. That didn't really look like an epilogue, but I mean, sure. Scroll remains after getting teased. For the 8 millionth time. Lol. Lamau even. Oh man. But yeah, at the very least, this patch is gonna be a pretty easy skip. Which is good, because looking at what comes after, who comes after these two.
Whether or not your world has a day-night cycle. Good morning, good
Send them Discord,
afternoon.
so they're there when you need them. Gotcha, thank you.
I'm Albert, your friendliest feathered announcer. Welcome to the version 2.3 Farewell Penacony special program. For today's program, we have with us a Galaxy Ranger as well as a Stellaron Hunter. Not to mention a director of the IPC Strategic Investment Department, Madam Jade.
Ooh, okay, I'm sorry.
That's me.
I'm sorry.
Thank you for the invite. It's a pleasure to be here for the version 2.3 special program.
You can call me Acheron. So, what exactly is this newest upgrade you were all talking about?
I do like the art for this. The art is really pretty.
Firefly here.
Oh, she's so cute.
Welcome. Now, before we go any further, we agreed to a pool party. How come I'm the only one that showed up in a swimsuit?
You don't wear anything ever anyway.
We thought you were joking. After all, this show never previously had pool party levels of funding.
Don't worry, Albert. Madam Jade's investment is on the way. Next time for sure.
Shirley,
Anyway,
bring Aventurine next time.
take a look around, you
Or
guys.
Argenti. Or
We're coming to
Sampo.
you
Or...
live from the skies above Penacony in none other than the Radiant Feldspar airship.
Quite a luxurious setting. What's the occasion?
Oh, no occasion needed, Miss Acheron. I just wanted to give everyone a taste of Penacony's history.
Huh.
Over to you, Madam Jade.
One amber era ago,
Oh, Norwegian?
Alfalfa, the Penacony Alfalfa family head, invested a large
Alfalfa
sum
is a funny
in
word.
constructing the Radiant
Birds!
Feldspar airship. Aside from the opulent parlor, ballroom, and recreation facilities, one could simply relax at the poolside with a few glasses of Soul Glad. This grand airship has sailed above Penacony's Sea of Dreams for an entire Amber era, suspending services only recently in the wake of the crisis.
The Trailblazers have yet to claim responsibility for this matter.
In case you weren't aware, the Radiant Feldspar never opens to the public. Only the family's
This looks
most
really fucking pretty.
esteemed guests are invited to take in such
And it means
breathtaking
more
aerial
stuff
views
to
of
farm.
Penacony.
Another map
You mean
to
to say
empty.
After 3 whole versions, the Trailblazers might finally be able to take a vacation?
Doubt.
Let's
X.
not get ahead of ourselves. The Trailblazers' recent battle against the Order caused great disturbance in Penacony.
Can I move this up?
The Charmony Festival was forced to terminate. One can well imagine the damage
There we go.
to public opinion. The family's reputation must be built anew, and the public must be reassured. There are many delicate issues which urgently need addressing.
Aside from the Oak family, the major lineages are preparing their responses to help deal with the aftermath. In the version 2.3 Trailblaze mission, the Express crew will be invited aboard the Radiant Feldspar as witnesses to important family discussions.
But
Oh
if the
boy.
factors that
Lotta
disrupted the
yapping?
dreamscape have been resolved, what other assistance is required?
The Order stepped all over the Harmony Surf. You can't deal with stuff like that out in the open. The family came up with an idea. Fix the Radiant Feldspar as the
Wait a
Charmony
second, speaking
Festival's
of the Order,
location,
where
while
the fuck is
simultaneously
Sunday?
announcing the reopening of the airship.
A pity
We
none
haven't
of
even
this
heard
razzle
him.
dazzle can fool
And I
the
haven't
IPC.
seen him.
During
Where the fuck
Grand
is he?
Theater final battle, Aventurine may have been digging up dirt on the family in Dreamflux Reef.
Aventurine mentioned.
Only to
You go,
take care of a few things
you go, boy.
during my visit to Penacony.
Huh? Is the IPC about to make a claim on Penacony?
Never say never.
The family's a bunch of enablers and turn a blind eye to things. I want them exploded.
Oh, for
Based.
the Amber Lord, baby.
Reading between the lines, it seems like these discussions concern the future of Penacony.
They do. But a quick refresher.
Can we discuss the
Anyone
future of
remember
Sunday?
A certain masked fool issuing mutually assured destruction buttons to the residents of Penacony?
I remember. Sparkle sent out gifts in each one of the past 3 versions.
Oh no, I meant like, where is he, like, in the trailer? Like, he was just poof.
Would pushing the button really cause Penacony to explode?
I have my doubts. Only one way to find out.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Everyone take a deep breath, okay? You guys have been spending too much time with a certain blonde-haired director. I'm not putting the bill if you blow up the Radiant Veil Spa. Let's leave these
He's in my heart and savings, you know what? Fair enough.
It's time we got back to the Charming Festival, baby. Who might the honored guest be, I hear you ask?
Just when they're about to get interesting, Albert hands things over to the Trailblazers again.
Family business is family business, and we've got a show to do, even if the next young lady needs no introduction.
All right, let's go. I've seen some stuff about Fireflies or Sam's kit, but like no details. Oh, is that one of our idols? It's so cute. Ooh. Oh, that's awesome.
Firefly is a member of the Stellaron Hunters and hails from
I
Glamoth,
forgot she's
a
fire.
world that was destroyed long ago.
Glamoth. The same Glamoth from the Firmament Frontline Glamoth relic set? I remember the planar ornament description had a story about Glamoth's Iron Cavalry Regiment.
Yes, Glamoth was once a rich and powerful empire with a vast territory. After the swarm invaded, everything was destroyed.
Resisting the swarm called for the creation of Glamoth's Iron Cavalry. They were genetically modified soldiers, weapons that existed only to wage war.
They piloted mechs to contain the swarm. I met many of those heroes, and bade farewell to many.
Oh.
What stood out to me is that Sam's full name is actually Firefly Type 4 Strategic Assault Mech.
Jesus Christ.
That out there.
Wait,
between
strategic
distant
assault
celestial
say.
bodies.
Oh, yeah, well,
There
that
could be
makes sense.
other Sams.
Ooh, imagine that. Good thinking, Madam Jade. Perhaps the answer to that question lies in Firefly's myriad Celestia and animated short.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. We're getting one like I don't know
was
when, but
wondering, is it really you talking when Sam says something, Firefly?
so did we just get a myriad
I actually spent a lot
Celestia
of
thing
time
for like
practicing my Sam lines.
everyone except fucking
Several
Boot Hill?
lines. Blade came up with the movements, and Kaka put them together.
Huh?
Like actually?
That sounds a little too professional for us.
Yeah, well, speaking of professional, I think it's
We
time
got one
took a
for
look
Acheron
at
for
what this
Adventure in
young
Nothing
lady can
Spark.
do in her
I
combat mech.
think.
I'm
Oh
a
yeah, I meant
Firefly
like
character, following
Penacony
the path
onward.
of destruction. When using my technique during exploration, I
Eventually
summon my
didn't get
Sam
one?
armor. Sam can leap into
Oh yeah,
the
he
air.
didn't.
After landing, Sam
He
attacks
yeah, I guess he
all
didn't.
enemies within a set range.
Quite the
Damn, only the women?
heroic entry.
After using technique to enter battle, for every wave of
I could say
enemies,
something right now, but
weaknesses
I'm
can
not
be
gonna.
inflicted on units without fire weakness, which lasts for a set number of turns.
In battle, Sam has 2 forms. In the initial
I will
form,
say I am not
using
surprised.
skill consumes HP, while simultaneously regenerating ultimate energy. The lower the HP, the less damage sustained.
Are all Stellaron hunters this careless with their lives?
When using ultimate, Sam enters the second battle form, the dazzling complete combustion state.
That's a
In
cool
addition
fucking
to more
old.
powerful basic attacks and skills, speed is also increased. When using enhanced abilities, Sam's weakness break efficiency and weakness break damage sustained by enemies both increase. Sam restores
Ooh, nice.
HP with each attack.
So,
Interesting.
the complete combustion state allows us to get a glimpse of Firefly's view from the mech.
I love that little like pop-up at the side.
Enough to set the seas ablaze, I'll wager.
That's so awesome! I want to set the seas ablaze.
Thanks! The complete combustion state's enhanced skill not only allows for increased toughness reduction, it can also inflict fire weakness on target enemies.
The flames that Sam emits when breaking the enemy's weakness are quite spectacular. And is that a countdown icon on the action bar?
That's right! When the countdown is up, Sam will exit the complete combustion state.
I didn't even pay
It
attention
seems
to
like
that.
The effects of Firefly's abilities all relate to weakness break. I suppose it would make most sense for Firefly to team up with allies who have weakness break efficiency buffs, or even super break.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Well,
For example, the Harmony Trailblazer.
of course.
Oh.
I wonder if Jade will get one about the Mirror Celestia, about the rest of the Stonehearts, since Topazes and Danhang Eels weren't about them either. Maybe. That would actually be interesting.
The spirit of trailblazing, traversing unprecedented distances to go where none have gone before. But that's what it's all about. Bringing the will of the trailblaze to more and more people. And on that note, I've got some good news for y'all. After activating the Harmony Trailblazer following the version 2.3 update, Trailblazers can obtain a Shadow of Harmony through the When Charmony Rings Out event screen.
Wait, is that like an extra item or?
And if I haven't had time to
Nice.
experience Penacony yet?
Don't worry. After locking the Path of Preservation, Trailblazers yet to complete the version 2.2 Trailblaze mission can activate the Path of Harmony early through the
Ooh,
When
nice.
Charmony Rings Out event screen.
Whoa!
That's cool. I was kind of thinking about that earlier, like
Trailblaze reaches everyone on this journey.
you know, people who
Well
haven't
said.
completed
Now,
the
further
main
ado,
story
it's time
wouldn't
we
have
got to know
access
a
to Harmony
certain
Trailblazer.
highly
This is
respected
good. This is
IPC
nice.
director a little better. Enter Madam J.
Oh boy. She is so gorgeous, and for what? And see, I also like the fucking, you know, like the snake theme, I also like that. But everything else about her is just like...
Jade is the director of the IPC's Strategic Investment Department. And
I'm tired of it, you know.
She is as beautiful as she is elegant. And the upcoming Radiant Feldspar discussions are an opportunity for her to
And she's pink
showcase her
too, which
true
sucks.
skills.
In contrast with Topaz's negotiation abilities and Aventurine's daredevil spirit, I prefer to operate behind the scenes, using emergency measures to reap a full harvest when the opportunity arises.
It feels like making a deal with Jade is a risky proposition.
I would not ever make a
If you
deal
ever
with
let
Jade.
your guard down even a little bit, you'll never escape her
I would
trap, no
rather
matter
let
how
myself
hard you
get
struggle.
scammed by,
the term
like,
you're looking
actually
for
scammed
is
by Sampo,
femme
front, back, and center, and take 5 deals with
the
Aventurine before taking a single one with her.
Mhm. And Jade also has a hobby by the name of Bana Jade Exchange. A pawn shop, essentially. Though it kind of sounds like a fine dining experience with you on the menu.
I'm
One
sorry.
swish of the contract and the customer is 8 billion credits out of pocket.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Watch your step, Trailblazers.
Jade's goal always aligns with her own interests. She plays the long game.
Julie, welcome in. Why does no one like that, Jade?
While extracting a price.
I can elaborate on it a bit for the next code, maybe.
Vortex of desire.
It's not a. I mean,
Houses were the most valuable. Leaving
I'll get to the with the next code. Then we can take a tiny break for that.
Albert, didn't you just sign an agreement with Jade over the special program budget?
Also, yeah, I mean, the word like there's I know so many people who love Jade.
Oh.
I know a lot of people who really like her.
What exactly happens to people who sign agreements with Jade?
Patience, patience. Why don't we let the combat do the talking? As a quantum-type character following the path of erudition, my basic attack deals blast damage to a single enemy and adjacent targets.
I feel like they're also like very like they're hammering it home so much with her having a whip too.
My skill,
Like
on the other hand, allows me to sign an agreement with a single ally, thereby granting them enhancement and speed boost buffs. When the signee attacks the enemy, they can deal additional damage, but at the expense of consuming their
Interesting.
own HP.
God, her
Enhancement in
accessories
exchange
also
for
look
HP.
so fucking pretty.
Is that what people mean by bestowing poison in the guise of
Like whether or not
speed
like even if I'm not a fan of Jade personally,
Now,
like
of
personality wise
course,
and everything,
if I
and
choose
like, you know, her
myself as
vibes.
the signee, the
God,
speed
her
boost and
outfit
HP
is
consumption effects
gorgeous. She
do
is
not apply.
fucking stunning.
When I or a signee launch an attack, it accumulates charges for me. When charges are full, a follow-up attack is launched.
The IPCs sure enjoy a follow-up attack.
She is really
Seems
damn
that
pretty.
The strategic investment department has its own modus operandi.
My ultimate, on the other hand, allows me to mete out punishment in accordance with the agreement. In addition to dealing damage to all enemies, my follow-up
Oh, it's
attack
just
is
follow-up attacks.
enhanced.
I'm not paying
there's
too
a
much attention to
place
this
that's
honestly because
closest to
I'm
a
never gonna
dream,
pull her anyway, I'm pretty
Are
sure.
the
So
punish destined for the place
that's mostly why.
furthest from it?
Like I don't need to know the details of her
an
kid because
abyss?
I'm not gonna play her. I'm not
You
gonna
don't
pull
think
for her, I'm
those
not gonna
places
use her
might be
probably.
one and the same? When using my technique during exploration, enemies within a set range enter the blind fealty state
Oh?
and will refrain from attacking
Oh,
me.
interesting.
After attacking an enemy inflicted with blind fealty, other enemies in the state will enter the battle, with all enemies sustaining damage.
Just a single sheet of paper. Signing away control of your life to others is all too easy.
Poor Owlbert. He
Thank you
might
for the
be
hydrate,
doing
Julep.
Jade and the IPC
Thank you.
spinning
Also
for a
reminder,
few decades more
everyone
than
stay hydrated.
anticipated.
Get some water, juice, soda, tea,
wakey.
whatever you got.
I don't take kindly to procrastination during working hours.
How are you feeling, Albert? You won't be retiring anytime soon. But then, neither will your program.
Silver
I
lining!
have sleep, you know what, fair enough.
Why do I still feel like I'm working for nothing?
I wouldn't trouble yourself with that question. Why don't we talk about the version 2.3 banner?
Oh, yeah,
instead?
banner.
Ooh, great idea.
Let me skip,
The
let me
version
skip, let me
2.3's
skip, let me
first
skip.
half
Run,
will
mate.
prevent Trailblazers
Fair enough,
can
I don't
acquire
care.
The limited 5-star character Firefly, as well as the limited
Let me skip, let me
5-star
skip, let me
character
skip, let me
Ron
skip,
May.
let me skip, let
In
me skip, let me
addition,
skip.
The drop rates for the limited
Okay,
5-star
those are light
were
cones.
about your dreams rest, as
Let me skip.
well as
Please
the
let me
limited
skip.
light cone pass self and mirror will
That's a
be
pretty light cone
boosted.
actually for a Firefly. Let me
Miss
skip. Please let me
Firefly.
skip. Please let me
She
skip.
must yearn for the world beyond the cold confines of her surroundings.
Please let me skip.
Faint
At this point, I think I'm just
flickering
heavily
in
coping, but
its
please let me skip.
dark forest.
Meanwhile, in
Fuck off.
2.3's
Fuck off.
second
Fuck
half
right
of the
off.
event, Trailblazers can acquire the limited 5-star character Jade.
And what is that
and
setup?
our resident
I already
magic
have
beauty,
almost all of
Argenti,
these at
will also
E6.
be joining the lineup. In addition, the drop rates for the limited
God
5-star
damn it,
light
and I'm gonna be
cone
fucking
and
broke
hostess
after
prices,
Boot Hill.
as well as the light cone and instant
I'm gonna be
before
fucking
games
broke
will
after
be
Boot Hill.
boosted.
I am broke. I am spending every
So,
single pull I
even the
have on this
fiercest
man.
of executives has a gentle side.
Who is
And with the
moved
drip
by the
marketing too,
laughter of
I
children?
am fucked. I am
My
straight
heart isn't
fucked.
actually made of stone, you know.
And finally, the brand new 4-star light
Hi.
cone after the Charmony Fall will also be joining the warp.
I wonder where Mr. Sunday is right now.
I think we all need a glass of Soul Glad. But no good anywhere,
Bring him back.
Trailblazers. After the break,
Bring him
we'll be
back.
talking 2.3 events.
Okay, little break time, and now, let me just pause this and okay, let me just pause this for a second. Just because like someone got curious of you know why people don't like Jade. Personally, as I've said, I love Jade's design. Visually, she is so pretty. Visually, she is very, very gorgeous. I am just very tired of the whole smooth and sultry voice, dommy mommy kind of vibe. Because we've had that quite a bit in HSR. With Kafka, Jingliu, now Jade. I'm failing to remember all the characters. But we've had that like quite a few times. You know, HSR women, I feel like there's not that much variety, if you know what I mean. And with Jade, like, they're really hammering it home. Like, they're really doubling down on it with the whip and her stepping on you and all that. It's too much for me. Especially as someone who generally like, and that this is not just like for women. This is like any character in general that's like overly flirty or like that. It's just not my thing. Like, I'm not someone who goes like down, who's like down bad for characters, and I feel like that's just like the main appeal of many of these characters, at least at first glance. You know, of course I know Kafka, Jingliu, and everyone, like they have their personalities, of course, but like on the surface, like all you see is like, you know, like smooth voice and you know, like they're kind of like very like the whole mommy vibe, I guess. Too much fan service, yeah, kind of. Fan service, I'm always kind of a little bit torn about. I don't usually mind fan service if it's like, it depends. It depends on the fan service, and it depends on, like, you know, the extent. And it kind of sucks because I like Jade's design out of the women might be one of my favorites. Just visually, because I always have a thing for characters with like pink hair or pinkish reddish hair. But yeah, man, like with these banners, like I'm fucked. Like I'm gonna be pulling on Boothild's banner and like until it's gone. Then I have one half of a patch to save. And then it's Argenti time.
Welcome back, dear viewers. Let's duck right into version 2.3's brand new
events. Let's go.
First up, a significant update to the simulated universe.
So exciting! Did Mr. Screwlum and Dr. Ratio devise a new project?
You guessed it. Led by Mr. Screwlum, Divergent
What are all these
Universe
little guys? They're so cute.
is a brand new project path.
Up until now, the aim of the simulated universe has been
That's
to
also true.
research the
Boothild's
stories of the
rerun is going to
eons.
be sooner than
I'm assuming
Argenti's
that
second,
human
yeah.
comedy has more of a human focus.
Bingo! That's the main research thrust of this phase of the simulated universe.
Looks like this project will be conducted on the Radiant Feldspar.
Minga number 2, let me tell you.
I was wondering that
that
did look like some kind of
a
like
groundbreaking
challenge-y
update
thing.
to the Divergent Universe, the arithmetic mapping function. In the Divergent Universe, trailblazers can switch between characters they already possess.
Okay.
So they can create their own lineups?
Precisely. When testing the Divergent Universe, trailblazers will no longer be limited by character downloads.
Oh,
when
I
character
see.
level is lower than the current equilibrium level cap, it will automatically increase to meet the cap.
Oh, that's nice.
Meaning, if one of my characters is level 1, but I use them in the Divergent universe, it increases to a set level?
Interesting. That is cool.
got it.
That is cool.
So handy! But what if a character has the level but no suitable relics or light cones?
I was gonna say, are they also
We're
gonna like
not.
auto
In that
set that, I guess?
temporary light cones and relics at the
Okay,
current
yeah.
equilibrium level
Hopefully,
cap
hopefully
will
these won't be too bad.
automatically assigned.
I like when things are automatic.
Ain't it great? Now we mustn't overlook Dr. Ratio's new brainwave equation, a buff combination of 2 different paths. Before the start of every test, trailblazers have the opportunity to select a random equation. And for the equation to take effect, you'll need different amounts of path blessings. Once the
Okay.
required amount has been achieved, the equation will activate, and the team can obtain the corresponding combat abilities. Equation?
Okay, so that's kind of what we already have in like Swarm and Golden
So
Gears and
the
stuff.
higher an equation's star level, the more blessings are needed to activate it?
You nailed it. And to speed things up,
Oh.
the geniuses have
I'm probably
kindly
gonna learn
marked
most of this
required
just
path
like
blessings
as,
for
you
each
know, while
equation in
playing.
Trailblazers' possession. Knowing which blessings can activate an equation is easy as pie.
That's so considerate. If you're ever struggling to choose, just follow the mark.
Adapting your choices to suit your equation allows you to cater the effects to your current team.
It works both ways. You could adjust your team's composition to better suit your current equation. I want to see Trailblazers mixing and matching.
So, if I
Nice.
accidentally chose an unsuitable blessing, or if I want to switch my current equation, can I make a change?
Of course, by visiting the workbench of creation,
Critters!
Trailblazers can overwrite
Look at the
their
little
existing equation and
guys!
switch it out for another. Unwanted blessings can also be switched out for other
Look at the
blessings.
silly kitties!
Or even enhanced.
Huh? Has the curio store added more purchasable items?
Oh, am I hallucinating? Did Madame Herta really lower the prices?
The curio system has been upgraded. In addition to normal curios, Trailblazers can also choose from weighted curios.
Weighted
These
curios.
curios are more suited to characters of specific paths or types, and
Interesting.
elevate the combat experience. Keep your eyes peeled, Trailblazers. Separately, we should also take a look at the wealth and escapade domains of the Divergent Universe. Trailblazers
Look
can
at the
win
little
different prizes
guys.
in these domains by spending cosmic fragments. But beware, in the event of a
That wasn't a little
program
guy.
error,
I'm
your
blind.
Cosmic fragments could be wasted.
But still, it's
or
I like
even
that
land
the little
you with
that the
negative
icon
curios.
is a little critter.
Sometimes the same starting point can lead to very different outcomes. Luck is an important component.
It sure is. Now, allow me to introduce an impressive optimization that left a big impression on your buddy Albert.
Oh,
When suffering defeat in the simulated universe, Trailblazers no longer need to force stop the game.
oh,
Divergent Universe combat now allows for restart challenge, and
Oh,
Trailblazers
thank
can
fuck.
select a new lineup.
oh, that is awesome. That is really fucking good,
I always
actually.
wanted that function.
After completing each test in the Divergent Universe, Trailblazers can acquire synchronicity points and inspiration, allowing them to activate the buff nodes and inspiration circuits.
Oh my god, oh
Testing
my,
the simulated
oh dear god, that is a
universe
lot.
just got a little bit easier.
Thanks for all the info, Albert. It's just... Didn't you forget something important?
Did he?
What about the planar ornaments?
Oh, right.
I thought you'd never ask. The planar ornament extraction function has arrived. Every
Oh,
time Trailblazers clear the
thank
Divergent Universe, they can choose
fuck.
to save a record of that challenge and archive the data of the equation,
Wait, huh?
blessings, and curios in question. Choose the planar ornament you want, use the archive, inherit the data and buffs from the archive, challenge the
Oh.
boss enemy, and obtain
So basically,
the
like, we just,
version
like, we save our
awards.
setup, and then we can just choose a boss and fight with any of the things
skip
we
ahead?
we saved.
You just need to defeat the boss to get quick access to the planar ornaments?
Oh, that's so
Are
much
we
better.
sure
Oh
this
my
isn't some
god, thank you.
Cracked version of the simulated universe that Silverwolf put out there?
Shh, keep it down! The last person to doubt the Genius Society lost 76 accounts.
A brand new
Rip.
simulated universe. Sounds worth a try.
Yeah, that's
Amen
god.
to that.
That's gonna
Now,
make shit
in
so
version
much easier.
2.3, the
Oh,
Divergent
God, right, new
Universe will be
two new
adding
sets.
2 new planar ornaments.
These
the
look pretty.
Rand Dynasty of Running Wolves and Forge of the Kalpagni Lantern. Make
Do we
sure
get to see
use
what
the
they
new
do?
planar ornament extraction function to get a hold of them.
Apparently
After
not.
experiencing ordinary extrapolation, the Divergent Universe will have a weekly cyclical extrapolation objective. By completing this weekly challenge,
Extra what?
Trailblazers can obtain a
Extrapolation?
first-time completion reward, as well as additional synchronicity points.
Not to mention, in order to celebrate the arrival of the Divergent Universe, Madame Herta has added the 5-star erudition light cone Eternal
Oh.
Calculus to the store.
Did we not?
Trailblazers
Oh
who
yeah,
wish
I
to
guess we didn't
redeem
have
it better start reserving some
some
Herta
uni
bars.
erudition light corn yet.
Sounds
Light corn,
like the
light
level of
cone
freedom
yet,
in
did
the
we?
Divergent Universe is really high. Faster access to planar ornaments, full choice of
They
characters.
posted it elsewhere? Okay, gonna have
Those are
to
some
take a
big
look later.
gameplay improvements.
Big improvements indeed. In the vastness of the universe, the eons are beyond our reach. Humanity must learn to rise from its falls and strike its own path.
When gazing up at the stars, it's important to keep your feet planted firmly on the ground. The stories in Divergent Universe, the human comedy, may seem small.
Now all that's
but
left
that
is
does not
harmony.
make them insignificant.
Do we have an
Trailblazers,
abundant simuli light
get
cone?
exploring.
I I can't wait to experience those stories.
And
it's a
nihility
chance
question
for us
mark?
to find out more about ourselves.
I look forward to the memories.
Any room for a non-human companion?
I think these immunilight cones are mainly for destruction, preservation, and hunt for a trailblazer marching down Hong, if I remember correctly. Oh, we have nihility too. Okay, never mind then. Also, wait, Argenti.
Unlock the brand new permanent challenge mode, Apocalyptic Shadow.
Oh, endgame.
Flux Reef, and experience those past dreamscapes.
Creed Exequi. Is this the first appearance of this faction of the finality?
Not necessarily.
A new permanent challenge mode? So what's different?
In Apocalyptic Shadow, Trailblazers will challenge boss enemies that they have encountered in their journey. Every phase has 2 enemies, which are split into 4 levels of challenge difficulty. The enemies in Apocalyptic Shadow are a little different to regular boss enemies. In preparation for the fight, Trailblazers can read the enemy's traits at the start of the battle.
As with other permanent game modes, during the challenge, there are buff effects for Trailblazers to choose from for every boss. Make sure you maximize the advantages of your lineup. Defeating enemies through team
I'm gonna be honest, most of these combat
battle strategies makes for a
modes and even events too, like to me, it's basically the same thing, just like tweaked a little. Like it's fight a boss or fight enemies with buffs, and that's basically it. So for me, it's oh, that's where the free shui is comes from. Like to me, it's always just like. Okay, another combat event. Like, I'll figure out the details, but it's not a giant difference from everything else.
The Shadow Challenge will launch on the day of the version 2.3 update and last for 6 weeks. Every version will rotationally update according to the following sequence. Apocalyptic
So it's been like
Shadow,
every 2
Fiction,
weeks?
Forgotten Hall. Just as before. On every other Monday, the permanent challenge stage is replaced.
Related system functions have also been optimized. When entering the 3 permanent game mode screens from the Interastral Peace Handbook, aside from being able to see the challenge lineups,
yeah, it's like always like the same formula. And I mean, many people like that. I mean, that's totally fine, just not my thing. I'm not a huge combat person in general, so whether like turn-based or like action-based, whatever.
Lineups to create their team, and even customize with drag and drop. How thoughtful.
Now let's talk rewards, shall we? By clearing a phase
More money.
of Shadow, Trailblazers can earn a maximum of 720 Stellar Jades.
So that's 4.5 pulse.
You might want to take another look at our agreement, Albert.
Oh?
Huh? The maximum number of Stellar Jades awarded in each phase of the Forgotten Hall, Pure Fiction, and Apocalyptic Shadow.
Let's fucking go!
Is increasing from 720 to 800.
Let's
The
go!
increase will be funded through Albert's salary.
Well,
you.
It's like I said, making a deal with Jade is a risky proposition.
well, rip Albert.
Well then, following this change, Trailblazers can now obtain a total of 2,400 Stellar Jades through the permanent challenges in each version.
Then why do I hear quiet weeping?
I don't think Owlbird's seeing the bright side.
Look at him!
Keep it together, Albert. Now, in the upcoming version, the origami birds also venture into the Radiant Feldspar.
Oh, it's another silly event.
Game. It's hoping Trailblazers can help to test it out.
An arcade game? Huh, let me give Silverwolf a call.
These origami birds are very endearing.
They're so cute. I love the origami birds.
Why do I have a sense of deja vu?
This arcade game, Trailblazers need to cause elimination within a specified
Oh
number
my
of
god.
steps in order to increase the
I love
bird's
it.
combat power. Before
Oh my
the
god,
end
we're
of
playing one of
turn,
these?
Corresponding damage is calculated according to the difference in combat values.
Oh, I love
If
that.
opponent's HP returns to 0, like my bank account, victory is sealed.
This gameplay.
Could it really be?
The legendary.
I never thought the day would come when I could play match 3 on a Penaconian airship.
I love match 3s. They're so
In
fun.
the Origami Bird class event, Trailblazers can also do battle freely with friends from across the universe.
Can I fight Silverwolf?
Of course. Be they old buddies.
Can we have a
or
match
gaming
match
acquaintances,
3 type
all
game in
connected
or
play.
event in Genshin?
Get tested.
Great.
The
Can we
next
have
event
that?
is called Stellar Shimmer.
People already shit on Genshin for having too many mini games, so might as well add another one. You know.
Stellar Flare. Is this the sequel?
You're a sharp one, Miss Acheron. Stellar Shimmer brings with it lots of brand new challenge mechanisms and trial character lineups, catering your team to suit the mechanisms.
I'm not gonna lie, I
key to victory.
forgot
These
what this
mechanisms.
was, but it's another
Care to
combat
divulge
event.
a
Got
little
it.
more?
Well, for example, in certain stages, breaking an enemy's weakness can grant you an extra action. In other stages, characters enjoy unlimited revivals and can regenerate 50% of their energy.
Does that mean Trailblazers can try doing away with survivability units and focus purely on damage output lineups?
Mm-hmm. Defeat as many
Oh?
waves of enemies as possible in a set number of cycles to complete the challenge and obtain rewards. Whew.
Okay.
That's it for events. Time we took another breather. Don't go anywhere.
Very,
More
very,
fascinating updates on version
or, well, actually not
2.3
really,
are
but,
right around the corner.
A lot of combat stuff. I should be getting fairly close to Pity for Boot Hill. Maybe I'll be able to have E2 Boot Hill before his banner ends. Which honestly would already be like fucking huge. After that, it's Argenti's second half. And I'm gonna have to learn how to pronounce his name.
Welcome back, viewers.
Jiao?
First up,
Pink
it's the
Fox Man.
return of a nail-biting
Hopefully
and
as late as
thrilling
possible.
tradition.
Gift of Odyssey.
Let's
Check in
go!
for 10 free warps. The usual.
There's also version 2.3's double events. Our
Okay,
good
nice.
friends, Planar
And this time I can
Fisher
actually
and
make
Realm
full use
the
of it because I don't
Strange.
have to do
Double
5
planar
Simuni runs
ornaments
to
and
actually get
materials?
it.
What's not
Get the
to
whole
love?
thing. I mean, not 5,
Also
but
in
you
this
know.
version are the newly
Eunice
added
is before
Tavern
him.
Relics,
Nice.
Iron Cavalry against the Scourge, and the Wind-Soaring Valorous.
Trailblazers can head for the Cavern of Corrosion.
Oh yeah,
Path of
new
Cavalier
relics.
challenge to obtain
Fun.
them.
Okay, wait, hold on. Let me actually like read this.
Corrosion. Path of
Break effect by 16. If the Rust break effect is 150 or higher, ignores 10% of the target's defense when dealing break damage to them. 250 or higher, 0 damage to damage attack, ignores 15. Oh, that would be good for Boot Hill. That would be good for Boot Hill. And I guess I can go for that because my Boot Hill with Harmony Trailblazer is pretty much overcapped anyway, so I don't need that extra 16% from the 4-piece of the other bricks. Yeah. Okay, what's the other one?
Cavalier challenge to obtain.
Attack by 12% increases the warrior's crit rate by 6 after the warrior uses a follow-up attack, increases the damage dealt by ultimate by... Ooh, that is also not bad. The fact that it's just ultimate damage is a little meh, but... Still, like, attack... Who would that be? Who would that be good for? I guess that would be good for Ratio. Definitely. I guess like Himiko, I guess like all follow-up attacks. Kind of. If you have nothing, but I mean, nah. Yeah, it's not really best for anyone. I guess like if you have good pieces, it is a really pretty set though. I like the colors. The other follow-up is still better. Oh yeah, I kind of forgot we had that. Well.
Obtain them.
Well.
Mhm. And let's not forget the new Path of Air Edition trace materials that'll be added to
New
the
path
brand new
that
calyxes,
I
rough sketch,
don't
dynamic
think I'll need to
outlining,
farm for
and
anywhere in the
exquisite colored
near
drag.
future.
For Trailblazers who wish to level up traces for me, These materials are indispensable.
Well, good thing I don't.
So many updates! Man, I can't wait for this version to drop. And we're at the end of the version 2.3 special program. And it's
Are
about
we?
time we bade farewell to this White Knight. Thanks
White
again
Knight
for
mention?
everyone's support and viewership.
I eagerly await the version 2.3 story. Here's hoping the Pentagon
Gonna pull that
discussions
sunlight
make
cone
for
just to have it,
smooth
because how
sailing.
dare I not?
Please,
Paste.
Trailblazers, do support the work of the IPC.
I'm looking forward to the brand new Divergent universe, not to mention all those brilliant events. Don't forget to try them out.
In that case, see you in the next stream, Trailblazers. I'll be waiting for you at the usual spot.
Why, she was a little blushy. Is that really it? Is that it? Fucking of course it's not.
Written in this thing
Motherfucker.
anyway. That's it. That's it. I've had it. What am I? A god? Show to them. Getting me to read out virgin names. They're too afraid to read out for themselves. And not to mention the
I think he's losing it.
all these years working my tail for this out for the IPC.
Go off,
And even
King.
The audience thinks I'm an intern.
Jeez.
No, they're losing my salary.
I think he's losing it. BlackRock, welcome in. How you doing?
The audacity.
Let him swear, Hoyoverse.
Get out here.
What the fuck? Wait, what did it say? Shaoji and Teacup.
Get out here.
We were giving you 7 days of paid time off.
Ha! Tell that to Sunday. Now listen up. The 3 years are up. I quit. If you didn't know already, I got an offer from the CN Joe to host the war dance. Albert's about
Oh,
to become
man.
a big-time sports anchor. You can get that on your knees and beg for all I care. It won't make
I
any
think
difference.
Albert's I think he's going through it.
What?
7 days of paid time I mentioned, they're the same thing. Well,
You? Huh?
well, he just passed out. Roll the tape. Okay, wait, what?
Ladies and gentlemen,
Okay, what do we get?
welcome to the most important event in the CN
Doing good, how are
calendar.
you? Doing fine, A little tired, but otherwise fine.
The opening session is right around the
War
corner.
dance.
Here, you will witness members from all Cienjo delegations vying for supremacy in the Luminary Combat Arts Ceremony. First up, put your hands together for the Cienjo Yaoqing delegation. Fierce and swift is Fei Xiao, the Merlin's Claw.
Hello,
And by his
I've
side,
heard of
he
you.
doesn't drink plain soup and has no time for coriander.
Hi.
It's a celebrated medicinal chef.
Hi.
Xiao Zhou. What the heck did I just read? Up next.
Zhao
is
Cho,
cold
okay.
and silent as a hunting shadow. The crow.
Oh, your silhouette looks
Wota!
awesome.
And
Crow-feathered
following
weird-
close
oh,
behind him
dear.
is the Xianzhou Juming delegation. Strong and
Hold.
righteous is Huayan, the flaming heart. And now, she strikes while the iron is hot and
Yunli!
forges while the flames are bright. It's one of the Flame Will Octet, Yunli! These are some wordy intros. And finally, the official host delegation has arrived. Let's hear it for the Xianzhou Lao Fu. Please welcome, having suddenly returned home for the victory
Lingsha.
lap, is the
I don't think I've heard
newly commissioned
your
Cauldron Master,
name yet.
Lingsha, as well as an exceptionally gifted and legendary new sword master who shall remain anonymous for the time being.
Okay.
I wonder if they needed me for this gig.
Okay, and that is it. That is actually it. Okay. That was good. It wasn't my favorite one. It wasn't the best one, in my opinion. Also, just because I don't care too much about the characters. I mean, I don't really care about Jade. I like Firefly, but not, you know, to the extent of wanting to pull for her or anything. The trailer looks interesting. Like, all I could really glean from that were Sparkle shenanigans. Really, and that was kind of like the whole, like, everything I got from this. And some Firefly spotlight, I guess. It seemed a little, I don't want to say dry, but like definitely more character focused, I guess. But yeah, besides that, events, combat events, fair. I mean, nice. New endgame means more stuff to farm to get money. This right here, I don't like. This right here, I don't like. But, you know, I guess I'm gonna have to. Besides that, it was, I'd give it like a solid 7 out of 10. Nothing like big, but it was good. It was nice.